You see, time will pass no matter what you do. Assalamu alaikum, my people. My name's Pablo and I help young Muslim men break out of the rut and become productive. Alhamdulillah, over the last 10 months, I've consistently uploaded every day on TikTok. And so I've picked up many productivity tactics along the way. To transform your life today, check out my coaching program, link in the description below. You see, the thing is, when we set these big goals, it can seem daunting because it's like, it'll take so long, it'll take many months or even years. It can feel like it's going to take forever to reach that target, as it may take many months, years, or even decades. But the thing is, time will pass either way, whether you do the actions or you don't. You see, for most of my life, I'd get deterred by how much time I would have to wait to reach a specific target. I would always get demotivated by how much time it would take to reach a certain objective. Like, I would think I need to do this every day to finally bear fruit in 6 months' time. I remember this one specific moment so vividly. So it's like mid-July, it was the end of year 12, and I was like, you know what? I want to come back, for year 13, and I'm ripped, shredded, I'm looking good. And so I went up to my friend who regularly goes to the gym and I asked him, if I hit the gym for the next 6 weeks, will I be in good shape? And all he said was that you'll build some muscle and that's it. This deterred me because I wanted results quickly. I didn't want to wait 2, 3, 4 years to get in good shape. I was like, what's the point in going if I didn't get the results quickly? And so what happened? For the next 3 years, I never hit the gym. So as a result, I wasted 3 years when I could have started in 2019 and actually built some sort of muscle. And so what happened? The time passed and I didn't take any sort of action. And it was not until recently that around May 2023 that I understood that everything takes time. So this is when I say I began my self-improvement journey, because I consumed all this content and I started to take some sort of action. And of course, when you get into it, you're excited. I want to do this, I want to do that. So me and my good friend, we started a self-improvement podcast. And I was like to him, it's going to be a marathon, not a race. And I kept saying for the first few months, maybe even years, it'll be slow growth. But eventually, inshallah, we'll reach that exponential growth. The thing is, he already knew this. I was only saying it for the sake of it. I had the same line of thinking when I launched my TikTok account. I knew I wouldn't reach 10k followers within 1 month. This is only on rare occasions. Most people take 6 months, 12 months, even years to reach 10k followers. And so I was like, if I do the correct actions every day, it'll be a matter of when and not if. You see, in life, the more difficult it is to obtain a certain goal or objective, the more value it has. This is because scarcity is directly linked to value. Think about minerals such as gold and diamond. They're more valuable because they're more scarce. Meanwhile, minerals such as salt are cheap and plentiful. And this is the reality of life. So for example, you want to reach 10k a month in revenue. It may take years in business, where you go to sleep early, wake up early, dedicate yourself every day for years towards that business. But the thing is, if that seems daunting to you, you don't value the goal. You see, the thing is, earning 10k a month will put you in the top 2% of earners in the UK. So of course it's going to be a difficult and long process. It won't be an overnight thing. It won't be the case where you do it for 2-3 days and you get 10k a month. Because if it was that easy, everyone would make 10k a month and you wouldn't see the value in that goal. The only reason you want to make 10k a month is to be an exceptional man. And the only way to be exceptional is to do the things that most people won't do. You see, it's the same way with having visible abs. If everyone walked around with visible abs, you wouldn't see the value in having them. However, because it's difficult, requires a lot of dedication, you need to dial your nutrition, you need to go to the gym 4-5 times a week. This increases the value of having visible abs. And as a result, according to estimates, only 8% of Americans have visible abs. So instead of thinking this is going to take so long, 6 months, 12 months, 2, 3, 4 years, however long it takes, think of it like, if I show up every day and do the correct actions, I'll get one step closer to my goal, which is difficult but has value. And you can have that satisfaction that you worked every day towards that big goal. At the end of the day, whether you take the action or not, the time will pass. How many times have you thought about a specific day and thought, that's so far away, but then it slowly creeps up, and then one day, before you know it, you reach it. And I remember at the start of GCSEs around September 2016, and I was looking at the exam date and I was thinking, May 2018, that's ages away. But of course the time did pass. I went from the start of year 10 to the end of year 10 to the start of year 11 to the end of year 11. So you should never get deterred by the time it takes to accomplish your goals, because that time will always pass. So it's best to make use of that time straight away rather than squandering it, because if you don't start at all, you'll never reach it. So isn't it better to start and take action straight away rather than waiting and thinking about how long it will take? Let's say you want to be a YouTuber and reach 100k subscribers. However, you continuously delay taking action because of how long it will take. But when you finally begin to start taking action, you'll think to yourself, I should have done this way earlier. And the reason for this is because if you're 2, 3, 4 months into your content creation journey, you'll have 100 subscribers and a catalogue of videos. And no matter what I've started, the business, the TikTok account, this YouTube account, I always thought to myself, I should have started earlier. The thing is, I delay taking action for other reasons. But for whatever reason you delay taking action, you'll always regret it. So the best possible solution from now on is to just take action, because the time will pass. You see, this provides an opportunity to beat the competition. The thing is, most people get deterred by the sheer amount of time it'll take to reach a certain goal. They'll be like, this is so long, I have to do this every day for the next 12 months. I can't be asked. And so what happens with the vast majority of people? They don't take action with their goals. But this is where you can actually make progress, as this is the perfect chance to beat the competition. As the thing is, if you actually take action and become consistent, it'll be near impossible not to reach that goal. Meanwhile, most people, I'd say around 95%, don't have that mentality to stick through it, no matter how long it will take. And of course, if you're consistent, showing up every day, despite how long it will take, you'll beat the competition. And of course, we know life as a man is hyper competitive. The money you want, the car you want, the bints you want, the house you want, everyone else wants. And think about all those things you want. The only way you'll be able to acquire them is by beating the competition, because it's in this way that you'll differentiate yourself from the rest. For example, if you wake up every day at 5 a.m. to do that hard task for your business, you stick with it every day, it will increase your chances of reaching that monetary goal, which means you're ahead of the competition. Therefore, you can buy that car. That house is more affordable. You have a better chance with that bint. Therefore, don't squander this opportunity to get ahead of the competition. At the end of the day, the time will pass. It will become 2025 soon, then 2026, and so on. So don't be that person that stalled because the goal seems so daunting. Because whether you take action or not, that time will pass, and there'll be people that are hungry and will have perseverance. And you know what that means? They'll get further ahead than you in life. Remember, productivity is the path to your dream life.